Hey, what's up you guys? It's Matt here, back again with another video. For today we're going to be continuing our brands that pair well with Visvim series. And for those of you who aren't familiar, it's a series we do on the channel where we showcase different brands that kind of fit the Visvim aesthetic and Visvim feel. And usually they're at a cheaper price point comparative to Visvim. So it's nice, it really gives you kind of like an alternative to Visvim's kind of aesthetic without actually breaking the bank, which is really nice. So what I typically do is showcase the brand, kind of go over a short little history about where they were founded and what they're known for, and then I show off the pieces that I personally have in my collection, and then I pair them with my Visvim wardrobe just to see how well it blends with my wardrobe already. So the brands we're going to be looking at today are Auralee, Remi Relief, Monitaly, and Bode. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get on with the video.
Tokyo-based brand Auralee was founded in 2015 by Ryota Owai. Produced entirely in Japan, Auralee is known for the use of premium construction and materials and specialize in creating consistent and straightforward collections season after season. Auralee's pieces might appear simple at first, but the materiality and attention to detail sets them apart. Specifically, Auralee focuses on fabric and color to convey a certain feeling or emotion that can be felt throughout the collection as a whole. Each collection has moods and reflections that serve as a continual expression of the brand, as opposed to collections rooted in popular trends. Mr. Owai intends to make garments to be an extension of the wearer or a tool for them to further express their individuality.
Okay, so the first brand we'll be looking at today is actually a Japan-based label called Auralee. As I probably said from the little history and background previously, Auralee is known for their exceptional fabric selection, quality, and construction, and they also excel at utilizing color very well throughout their collection. So this specific piece is their double gauze cotton polo shirt, and as the name suggests, it actually is made out of this woven cotton gauze fabric that actually is double layered, as you can see there. So this looks a lot like the gauze fabric that they use for wrapping wounds and things like that. For those of you in the medical field, you know what I'm talking about. Very reminiscent and has kind of like the same look and texture, except this is obviously made for wearing, which is a really cool idea. Definitely wouldn't expect a gauze fabric to be used for clothing. So I really like their attention to detail there. It being double lined, it does have a really nice mid-weight to the fabric. As you can see, it's pretty flowy and drapes very well on the body. Along with that, it has a ribbed cotton collar and then a hidden front button placket. So the button actually attaches on the inside there, and it allows for a really nice clean and streamlined look on the front, and really allows the fabric itself to shine through. For the fit here, we have kind of like an oversized and boxy fit with a drop shoulder design and elongated sleeves. So I really like the juxtaposition of kind of like the formal look of a polo, but bringing it more casual with the oversized silhouette. And yeah, this piece is really nice. Definitely more that meets the eye. When you first look at it, first impression is, oh, that's a beige colored polo. But when you really look at the details, the fit, and the little design cues, you really see that it's a lot more that meets the eye, which is really nice. So this is the tag here on the label, and yeah, I'm really happy with this piece. I love the color, especially because I think it's gonna go well with my other Visvim clothing. A lot of the greens, browns, and navies is gonna apply really well with this kind of like taupe color, beige tone. And yeah, Auralee does do unisex sizing. So their sizing ranges from 0 to 5. 0 to 2 is usually for the women's, and then 3 to 5 is for the men. This one is a size 5, so it's the largest size that they make. I would say their clothing does fit more on the trimmer side, so I would suggest to size up from your usual Japanese sizing. So the next clip, you're gonna see this, in an outfit, incorporating my Visvim wardrobe and just seeing how well it pairs, with my existing wardrobe already. Okay, so I paired the Auralee double gauze cotton polo shirt with a green damaged alpha PO shirt in kind of like a cotton canvas fabric. On bottom I have Social Sculpture 01 damaged 14s, and then Wabanaki blanket folk boots for the bottom there. Let me know what you guys think.
Japanese brand Remi Relief was launched in 2007 by designer Yutaka Goto. This California skate and surf-inspired menswear label aims to reinterpret Western Americana with a minimalist aesthetic. Produced in Japan from exceptional fabrics, the brand specializes in processing, textile development, and using new technologies, methods, and pigments to recreate a worn-in characteristic often seen in vintage garments. Highlights of the brand include graphic t-shirts referencing California culture, relaxed beachwear with faded vintage washes, and American staples like fleece hoodies and classic denim jackets. Blending workwear-inspired design cues with classic American fabrics and silhouettes, Remi Relief merges effortless California cool with Japanese craftsmanship and construction to evoke a laid-back sense of luxury. Okay, so the next brand we'll be looking at is actually another Japan-based label called Remi Relief. So I have two pieces I want to show you guys today. For the first piece we have is what they call their wool-lined sweatshirt. So this obviously has a sweatshirt silhouette. So we have an oversized, boxy and cropped body with a drop shoulder design. And then typical of sweatshirts, we have kind of like this V-stitch detail at the neck opening. As you can see, it's on both sides. But what I really like is this blends the material of a sweater. So with that sweatshirt kind of silhouette, they do a wool outer shell. This wool is relatively heavyweight and has really exceptional color and texture to it. It has a lot of pilling going on, and the color itself is kind of like a heather effect of different variations of brown. What I hate about sweaters is usually they're very heavy and very itchy. So what I like what they did with this is actually lined with a cotton long sleeve t-shirt. So as you can see, even on the bottom here, it is lined, so it makes it a lot more comfortable to wear and definitely less itchy comparative to other wool sweaters. I really like the effect it has on the bottom here. With wear, this sweatshirt has rolled up and it began to expose this inner linings, which really gives it a cool layering effect, especially with the sleeves. When I wear this, I like to flip the sleeves inside out like this, and kind of shows that inner lining and gives you that really cool layering effect. Like I said, it does feature a little bit of damaging along the neck, which is really cool. And then obviously the hems are left raw and they kind of roll up and age and wear very, very nicely. Here is the inner tags for it. So as you can see, it says the Golden State. That's a nod to California, and that's where a lot of the inspiration for this brand comes from. They're very rooted in kind of like Western ideologies and the California surf and skate culture. And then we have another tag here that says Remi Relief, and then on the bottom there is a little saying. And yeah, I believe this is a size large and fits sort of in between a medium and large, just because it does have a pretty cropped nature to it. But yeah, just a really, really nice, versatile piece. And I really like how it mixes the sweatshirt silhouette with the material of a sweater. So that is the first piece from Remi Relief. Okay, so for this outfit, paired the Remi Relief wool sweatshirt with a white undershirt, just because I kind of like
how it peeks out at the bottom. Gave it a few cuffs just to show you guys that inner lining. Gives it a cool layering effect, like I said. We have 01 Fluxus mud dyed corduroys, and then FKT trainers on the bottom there. So super simple outfit, but definitely really shines with kind of like the layering effect and different shades of brown going on. And if you guys wanted to layer, going with the brown theme, I'm just gonna throw on this 101 Jumbo and this brown corduroy. And that's what it would look like layered up with a jacket. For the second piece, this is what they call their leisure shirt. And what the leisure shirt is sort of like a button-up collared shirt with a open, or I guess Cuban or camp collar, whatever you want to call it. And it usually features a really nice printed graphic. So I believe this is a custom fabric that they make, and it's kind of reminiscent of vintage bandanas. It actually does have an integrated chest pocket as well, but the print itself has this myriad of patterns on it, and then the hem, or I guess the side hem where the two fabrics meet, features this really cool gradient effect pattern, and that's on both sides, which is really nice attention to detail. Along with that, they have these painted plastic buttons down the front, and they're a little bit oversized, which gives it a pretty cool effect. This color especially is gonna go very well with my other Visvim clothing, and I really like the oversized and boxy silhouette it has. For the tag, again, it has the Golden State, Remi Relief, and then Made in Japan as well. This is a size large, just like the sweatshirt that I showed previously, and fits more in the medium large area. And yeah, really happy. This is a pretty simple piece, but has a really nice graphic, and gonna be very wearable with my Visvim collection. Okay, and for the Remi Relief leisure shirt, I just paired the shirt with a pair of 01 Slim indigo and mud dyed Fluxus corduroys, and then tan Brigadier boot mid folks on the bottom there. So let me know what you guys think.
Since 1989, California-based brand Monitaly has revitalized classic American silhouettes through designer Yuki Matsuda's unique vision. Inspired by the quality garments from the American past, Monitaly strives to elevate classic American garments with modern silhouettes and fabric using clever recontextualization. Although the brand is rooted in heritage, they continuously push boundaries and create innovative and well-crafted products that blend sophisticated fits with incredible attention to detail. Their goal is to create garments that will age beautifully with wear, clothes that are equally as distinctive and compelling today as they will be tomorrow. Ultimately, Monitaly creates clothing for those who share their spirit of adventure and drive for unique and fulfilling clothing.
Okay, so next up we have one of my favorite new brands that I just came across of. It's actually an American-based label called Monitaly. So most of their clothing is rooted in Americana, especially kind of like the military Americana aesthetic. So this is actually their trucker jacket in military US tent fabric. So what they did is they found a bunch of dead stock military tents, and they cut them up and patchwork them together to make this jacket. Very rare to see nowadays. They made it back in the early 2000s, and it's really nice because they found this dead stock vintage material that they never used and really repurposed them into this exceptional garment here. So as you can see, it mixes a bunch of different shades of green along the body in kind of like this patchwork design. Some pieces they used are faded and some aren't. As you can see, we have some fading on this arm here. So this is a cotton tent fabric and has sort of like a light weight to it. And I'm just amazed with the attention to detail on this. And even here we have a little stencil of US on the back, which is just incredible. I absolutely love this piece. And just attention to detail and quality and craftsmanship when it comes to this brand. They have the typical type 3 trucker silhouette. So we have 2 chest pockets and then these center pleats going down to the hem there. We have custom Monitaly kind of like silver buttons and adjustable cuffs, adjustable waist. So this is the inside here. So as you can see, Monitaly, every stitch has a sole and tenacious for quality, made in USA and size 40. I would say this fits in between a medium and large. Definitely has a trimmer fit, much like the type 3 silhouette. And as you can see, this is gonna go up so well with my Visvim wardrobe, especially Visvim's military inspired pieces. And I'm really happy to add this to my collection and excited to pair it with my Visvim collection. Okay, so for the Monitaly trucker jacket, I paired it with a mud-dyed jumbo pocket tee underneath. We have some PK Gifford pants, damaged, and then 7-hole 73 Falk in gray suede.
New York designer Emily Adams Bode earned acclaim for her namesake label, Bode, founded in 2016. Made popular from her use of antique, one-of-a-kind textiles cut into classic workwear silhouettes, Bode is a luxury menswear brand that expresses a love for the past through the study of personal narratives and historical techniques. During her years spent obtaining a dual degree in menswear design and philosophy, she perfected her ability to track down, treat, and ultimately transform rare and archaic fabrics from around the globe into vintage-inflected apparel. Modern workwear silhouettes, united with female-centric traditions of quilting and mending, shape the collections. Each piece tells a story and is completely tailor-made.
Okay, so the last brand we'll be looking at today is a New York-based brand called Bode. So if you guys aren't familiar with Bode, they are exceptional at taking vintage dead stock fabrics and repurposing them into garments. So this specific garment is their 1940s bread feed sack shirt. And the inspiration from this is the designer Emily Bode saw a bread feed sack from the 1940s and wanted to recreate the garment with this print that she saw that was on the feed sack. So this is made out of a custom cotton fabric that is made to look a lot like linen. Very lightweight and almost see-through. As you can see, you can kind of see my hand through it. Very awesome design with the fabric and the print itself. So as you can see, it's kind of like a patchwork design. You have little hints of the print on either side along with the back here. This has a oversized, boxy and cropped silhouette with a open collar design and these oversized kind of like mother of pearl buttons. As you can see, the fabric actually runs onto the open collar, which I think is a really cool design and effect. And yeah, this is my first Bode piece and I'm really in love with it. It is a little bit cropped, so I tend to wear a t-shirt underneath and wear this open, and it's a really nice look. This is a size medium large, so you guys will see how it looks. But I would say it's large in the body, but definitely a medium considering the cropped length and nature of it. I think it's gonna be fun to try to pair this with my Visvim wardrobe. I think it's gonna look really well with faded blue jeans and sneakers or boots, and let the garment itself really be the focal point of the outfit, just because it is a pretty eye-catching piece. And my personal favorite, you probably didn't notice, we have a little bit of hand stitch work of Bode on the back there. Just really, really nice attention to detail there. Something you won't even notice unless you really look closely. And yeah, so that is the bread feet sag shirt from Bode, and really happy to pair this and add this to my collection. Okay, and for the Bode shirt, I simply paired it with a uneven dye ivory jumbo pocket tee. On the bottom, I have some damaged navy high water chinos, and then some white quarter folk sneakers. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. If you could, comment down below what your favorite piece or brand that I showcased today. And also, if you have any pieces from these brands, I'd be curious to see what you have from them. I'm always looking for different offerings from these brands, especially because they fit this aesthetic so well and pair so well with my wardrobe. Also, if you guys suggest any other brands, I'd be interested to see those in the comments down below. I want to continue this series because I know there's a ton of brands out there that actually fit the Visvim aesthetic at that cheaper price point, which is really nice. Again, I want to say, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Grail. The links will be in the description below, and also put post notifications both on YouTube and Instagram so you don't miss any of the Visvim content or the Visvim listings that we'll be doing in the future. Again, thank you for watching and have a good one.